as active.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Isn't Gabe from like Florida or something?
Something like that. But
The Panhandle.
But you know, rocking the heavies and still, you know, doing some stuff with them, going even, I believe, taking a set in pools as well, so not going down like a chump, and of course making it to day 2 in the first place. I mean, it's still Donkey Kong. Anything can happen.
Actually, I think the set that he took was against Nova, and they were like kind of goofing around that entire set because apparently they're close friends.
I mean, it still mattered, right? You still got to day 2 in the first place by doing that.
This is true. I mean, does have a whole 20-something% lead. Never mind. I lied.
Still keeping up though, keeping that pace going.
Yeah.
I don't really know what Donkey Kong does about these sort of projectiles, but I feel like the buttons up close might actually be a little bit better for the monkey.
I mean, yeah. Kind of just think about it in real life. Fitness trainer versus giant gorilla. I would bet on the gorilla to throw the better hands.
Yeah, but if I've got a tranquilizer, you know?
Okay, but she doesn't have one.
Wait.
Wii Fit doesn't have a tranquilizer.
No, she has the sun.
It has the sun and
sun. In a ball.
The entire UK soccer league. Or football, sorry. Do we have European viewers?
Probably not anymore after that.
Do they care about 5Y?
Let's go, Pluto D!
Hey! Manchester United, I know that one.
Yeah! Soccer! Sports ball! Yippee! This
Ronaldo!
Ronaldo! I literally said that yesterday to read on the mic. I was like, oh, that's the Ronaldo. And it was just like a Kirby up smash or something.
Okay.
It's so funny that that's like the stereotype. We don't even go with the Messi. It's the Ronaldo.
It's the Ronaldo.
It's the Ronaldo.
I love saying that to people, just saying I'm X famous person of X Smash character. Like, I know I told my friend the subject one time, I was like, yeah, I'm the Bill Gates of Ridley.
The Bill Gates of Ridley.
And like, it doesn't mean anything, but it felt funny to say.
I'm the Tom Cruise in commentary. I do my own stunts.
Yeah. You know, NickDistrict14, that's the Ronaldo of Wii Fit trainer.
Getting back into it seriously though, I mean it's reasonably close. Oh my gosh! Yeah, Dev forward air would have been nasty. I think we are like at prime ding dong %. Yeah, you can absolutely see Gabe going for it right there. I mean, for someone that, you know,
wow, hasn't
been playing it that much with the people in region, is still keeping up very much so.
This is a Wii Fit with deep breathing online, so though.
Oh my goodness!
Great position.
Okay, yeah. We get the foot on him, but I like the idea from Gabe using that soccer ball to get the little boost. Almost took the stock there. We just look at this. And then we do get the foot, but we got a little bit antsy. Great stall coming out from NickDistrict in the forward air.
Yeah, a fair bit of greed coming up from Gabe there, but I mean, in a position like that, I understand.
Now, that game was fairly close. I feel like we're not going to see the Ganon come out at any particular point. It is a solid game. Like, as far as Ganons go, it's really good. So I wouldn't be like, oh my god, you know, terribly surprised if that's something that happens, but I feel like Gabe would have to get washed.
Yeah, I do think the Donkey Kong is more, I would say, advisable.
Yeah, you have those better neutral buttons just across the board. Ooh, great use of the B-reverse hand slap to get in there, get some percent, but NickDistrict has been doing a great job of using these safe aerials like Gabe Shield and great Alcatraz.
Run-up shield, my favorite.
Yes. It's like Smash 4, some things never change.
Interesting angle off that soccer ball.
Oh, ill-advised headbutt right there, but NickDistrict holding on to this lead and bringing it further and further. Let's see, do we get the cargo? Yes, we do. We get the ding-dong off the top and Gabe right back in it. It's kind of interesting how, like, Gabe dying there took NickDistrict back into ding-dong person.
Yeah, to get rid of the rage.
To get rid of the rage, yeah. Maybe it was the mind game the whole time. Oh, man, Gabe just a little early on pulling the trigger on the punch. I like the idea of trying to catch the landing with it. Not going to find it, but still an advantage here.
We've hit just barely low profiling that back air. Would have put Gabe in a fantastic position. Won't need it though. Gets that up smash out of that side B. And now they fairly, well, I was going to say Gabe favorite game, but now, never mind.
Yeah, even right back up. We do have that deep breathing online, but it's only there for a couple more seconds. There it goes. Just as I say that, Gabe getting in there with the dash attack. I mean, as long as we don't let NickDistrict get some set up off the side, almost gets spiked by the header once again. We have NickDistrict off stage.
I felt that downer in my soul.
Now we get up tilt going. The dash attack tries to get in there. Great spot dodge coming out from NickDistrict. Now this is where it gets scary. I think we're inside of that ding-dong percent window as well, so NickDistrict has to avoid getting the grab at all costs. We do get the trip, but no dash up from Gabe, and now I think we're out of the percent window. So now we get to play just a little bit more aggressively, and that down tilt gonna two-frame and put NickDistrict up 2-0 in the set.
Yeah, I noticed Gabe really wanted these side Bs in neutral, coming back to stage, just at all possible scenarios, and it only really worked out one time. So,
and just running it right back to PS2. I mean, no surprises there as the Donkey Kong player, right? It is probably your best bet. Just in general, you were getting those early kills with Ding Dong off the platform, so it's been putting in some work for you. And both of these games have been fairly close. It's definitely absolutely doable for Gabe to get right back in it, but we'll have to see what comes of it as NickDistrict is going to start out with 56%, now 68, completely unanswered.
yeah, there we go.
Yep. 118 too. Oh my goodness!
Catching the foot.
Crazy 0 to death coming out already. NickDistrict, oh, putting out the projectiles again. He hasn't been touched yet. He hasn't been touched. Oh, he's been touched.
The hands of the monkey have reached him.
Oh, wow! Wow, what a call out. NickDistrict falling asleep at the wheel. A game that was looking like a possible JV4 has now suddenly evened up.
I mean, still NickDistrict favor, you know. I was going to say you have deep breathing, but now you don't anymore. That is DK with a lot of rage, though.
Yeah, a lot of rage and a lot of momentum. I mean, this is one of those characters that rides or dies by it. And we do end up losing the stock there, but it's very similar to the situation in Game 1. I think we put ourselves back into the ding-dong percentage. You have to be wary of it. But neutral air, getting saved by the soccer ball, is going to stay alive. We'll see if that comes back to bite NickDistrict. Down smash going to send it a disgusting angle. We get the snipe, and do we get the stock? Yes, we do. 3-0 for NickDistrict.
Yeah, that matchup is always just going to be difficult for a character like Donkey Kong because when the Wii Fit has deep breathing, obviously you'd prefer to maybe take a step back, not really engage in neutral, but as Donkey Kong, you don't really have such an option. You get run down, you know, Wii Fit has those projectiles, so you can't really play the space game as much as you would want to. So yeah, just really difficult all around for a character like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. That Game 3 was such a roller coaster too, because like NickDistrict was like turning up to 11 right here, and we see the action replay. This single-handedly put Gabe right back into the game, but it just wasn't enough. And I knew that replay was coming because the second that our stream tech like pogged over the clip as the resident like Donkey Kong Gaming Watch player, like that was crazy. I think that is kind of the definition of 3-0. It was close though, so that's going to be told to the TO as we move into our next set. Yeah, it's going to be
like the lower body of Tay.
Yep, Tay IRLC coming up next right at you.
So that's going to be what?